everyone in Cameroon, Africa and the world. I am Epie Cyril. I'm a Cameronian actor. I'm a filmmaker. Epie Cyril has been in the Cameroon film industry since 2011, and I made my debut in the industry with the film Living My Wrongs, directed by TEGB. My passion for film entertainment started since from secondary school, because when I was in PHS Kumba and the theater club, the poetry club, the troupe from Kumba came to perform in Kumba, I was like, I want to belong in this troupe, I want to act, because what they were doing, they were taking poems of Black Africa and O-level poems. They would stage it on stage, and we watched it. It was so nice. So the following year, I had to leave PHS Kumba to Kumba. I joined the poetry club and had started performing plays like poems. We started performing poems of Black Africa, poems like the Washerwoman's Prayer, Londi for Ordinary Level, many of those poems. So my passion for cinema started since from that stage. So when I reached now university in Soa, Yaoundé, I met this production house, Ghost Entertainment, TEGB. TEGB is the CEO and he was the director of his films. And we joined his production house, and that was when I did my first film. If I talk about Bad Angel is like my breakthrough in the industry, because Bad Angel was one of that, during that period, it was the biggest thing that was happening in the Cameroon film industry. It was the biggest event. So being just a cast for Bad Angel was like, you've hit a jackpot. Then just being a crew for Bad Angels, like you have won a lottery. So I was to work for Bad Angel set as a technician. I was recording sound for Bad Angel, and I was also acting as the police officer for Bad Angel, Inspector Eno.
The doctor?
Mommy, oh yes! Can you tell me who gave Sophia the money she gave you?
What do you do with the billions you have?
If you are ready to learn, tell me.
Your husband is a foolish man.
What do you take me for? A fool?
Fine. Get ready.
She didn't tell anybody where she got the money.
It was a very big experience, because on that set I had to meet very big actors for my first time and working with them, and I had to learn a lot. I was just like, Epie, you have to record you need to position your boom from this end to this end. You have to do this and do that, and it was very so tight, because that was the first time they say any journey has its difficulties. Any great man has the pain he went through. That was the first time I ever experienced some sadness in the industry. That was the ever time I cried on set like 2 times. The first challenge we first of all have in the industry entirely, that we had in those days before now, was like, you want to act films, but we had maybe just 2 or 3 producers. After those 3 films in the year, you have no films to do again. And when you do that, when you act in those films, or you work in those film sets as a technician or as a crew member or as an actor, after those film sets, you don't have anywhere to work again to increase your experience and what you've learned. And then the industry too, the government is not really helping us at all in the industry. The government is really so dormant about film in Cameroon. I don't know why, but we have good laws that govern the entertainment sector in Cameroon, one of the best laws in the world, but they are not implemented. We really wish the government should implement them, so that these challenges we are facing, we can cross them. We don't have sponsors, we don't have marketers. We don't have marketers in Cameroon. Somebody will do a film for 10 million, 15 million, and you're still looking for market. You don't have a marketer that you can easily meet that, okay, as I'm doing this film, and I'm shooting in January. By February, March, early March, the film is ready. This marketer is taking it and start looking for market to market the film. You will do a film, you start working from pre-production. From pre-production, you go to production proper. From production proper, you go to post. After post, you the same producer, you need to still go around, travel, and start looking for market. We need marketers in Cameroon. We need platforms. And a very big challenge again is the issue of we don't have where we can watch Cameroonian films. you do a film, the only place people can watch Cameroonian film is online. Somebody will ask you, Epie Cyril, you have been doing films, can I watch that your film that you just did? And like the film has been released. Which TV channel can on which TV channel can I watch the film? We don't have we don't have those TV channels. We really wish some good people of good faith and some investors should invest in that sector so that people can watch the films we produce in Cameroon. They can watch our craft so that at least we can also have some good endorsement contracts that can come our way, because if we don't know you, if the people don't know you, you cannot have some of those contracts. You will hear some. I had a friend of mine told me Cameroonian films are not good, and when I asked him which Cameroonian film have you watched, he was like, I just know they are not good. So when I showed him some of the Cameroonian films like Night in the Grass Field, Two Ways, Broken, and a host of others, wait, are all these films done in Cameroon? And he was really surprised. So I think Cameroonians need to reshape our mindset about Cameroonian films. Cameroonians do a lot of good films. You just need to get the right films and the right films that were done rightly. One of my most favorite Cameroonian film is Night in the Grass Field. It was produced by Adela Ella and the film was directed by Daniel Elvis the Daddies. And the second is Big Sam, Small Sam, Big Sam. The film was produced by Billy Bob and it was directed by Billy Bob. Those films are mind-blowing to me. I love those two films a lot because they are talking about the Night in the Grass Field talks about the Northwest culture, and it shows you the inside, the value of the Northwest person, the person from the grass field, how valuable the culture is. And Big Sam, Small Sam talks about the crisis, the effect of the crisis in another way, in a medical sense, in the medical field, how the crisis is, the Anglophone crisis is affecting the Anglophone in the medical field. The first of my list is a male actor, and for me, he's the best we have now. I really wish the young generation should copy something from him and modernize it and work on it and put it in front of the screen. Epie Cyril is one of the best we have for now. I will not blame them. I will not blame some parents, but what parents should put in their mind is that showbiz is not where it is. It's a business. It's an entire business. Most people don't understand that entertainment is a business. They think it's a place for leisure. That is the same thing that is killing both some of our parents and some of us actors. They think it's a place for leisure and they forget the business side of it. They go there for leisure, and before you understand it, they'll spend years, and after that they don't have anything. They can't put food on their table. So my advice to parents and young Cameroonians is that we should take showbiz very active. If we want to do it, we should do it like it's any other business, like it's any other job. Because you hear an actor, they'll call him for a production and he will say, I want to rest. You've been there for a whole week, a whole month, you've been resting. And they call him for a production, he say, I want to rest. Damn it, had it been you were working in an office, would you tell the CEO that you want to rest? So what I advise parents is, the parents, I will not blame them, because the entertainment sector in Cameroon is a little bit poor, because the government actually is not doing anything. Even the author's right, actors don't have their author's right. They will give you an author's right. It's okay, go at SCDB to collect your money for author's right. You go and collect a miserable 30,000 francs. What will you do with 30,000 francs? What will you do with 50,000 francs? They say, okay, it will be, after 3 months you have something. After 3 months, it's more than 6 months. How do those artists live? So parents, at a certain moment, they get fed up, because they have to be supporting their children, they have to be supporting their aunts, they have to be supporting their uncle, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work. So the government too should at least put in more effort. When they put in more effort and more funding, it will be a lucrative place. And when it's lucrative, parents too would think that no, if Epie Cyril can buy this kind of a car, can have this kind of a big business and all of that, it means he's making money from that. Let my child also go and do the same business too and be like him. Cameroon, Africa and the world, this is your boy Epie Cyril. It was nice to be with you guys, and I'm so happy for the support you have been giving me till today. So without you, you'll not have Epie Cyril. So I just wish you people keep supporting me the way you people supported me entirely. So I love you guys, and I'll keep loving you guys.
Try to